What's up guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. This is going to be a new listening and reacting video, and I know that I've just done one on the new Slipknot track, the Chapeltown Rag, but surprise, surprise, Korn are another one of my favourite bands of all time who decided to release a brand new song, a new track called Start the Healing, which this track will be included for their upcoming album Requiem, which you can actually pre-order right now. The album is not going to be out until the 4th of February in the coming year. So I have heard some people talking about it, and obviously for the recording of this video, I am going to listen to this with an open mind, and you're not going to hear this properly because of copyright claims that YouTube is still very strict upon. But this is going to be my first time discovering this track, and I will give you guys my thoughts during some moments of pausing the song and with my full analysis. So here we go. Alright, I'm going to pause it right there, almost a minute in. Immediately, I think this production is very, very good. I really like that tone of the drums, and it does make me think on the production on Slipknot's album We Are Not Your Kind, the way those drums have sounded on that record. But it's on a pretty brooding and a dark start. At first, it kind of reminds me of something from the, maybe from the See You on the Other Side type of sound, but it's not going to be like that all the way through here so far, but I thought the beginning was like that. I think that this is more of the atmospheric type of sound, and I will have to immediately think that this is going to be a very different album for this band, because while The Nothing was, for most Korn fans say, that's where they've returned back into that earlier Roots type of vibe, because of that personal, deeper meaning, hard album for Jonathan especially, for those that do know about the making on that album. Start the Healing so far is, I would say, really different, but I do appreciate it. I think some of the harmonies from Jonathan really match this type of vibe, and I quite like the way these simplicities of the heaviness, especially on the sound of these riffs, really do make something, I would say, as diverse as Korn had done something like that on previous albums, like on the Paradigm Shift, as another example. But I am liking this one. I think what I do appreciate a lot more in the later direction for Korn is that the vocals, the way Jonathan Davis will explore on later albums, they can be very melodic, and that's what I do like. Even though I am always a fan on the albums from the first two Untouchables, as I was looking through the discography, but I think that Korn have matured over time in the band's career. So I think this is, as I said, different. But I hopefully will be promising these guys that this is going to be something up to the optimism. Everything I'm feeling is afraid. Looking at his soul, it's broken and strained. Every night the wish is always the same. Keep on hoping that I don't go insane. The more it offers, the more it's Alright, so that was Korn's track of Start the Healing. I think the bridge section is a little underwhelming, though I will say that most of the structure was pretty good. It does have some strong, booming, bass, heavy type of aesthetic, especially that the tone of the bass is like really consistent, and also onto the drums. And speaking of Korn, into this direction, I know that Fieldy has been out of action for the band, so he was taking a break. But needless to say, Korn have been going through lineup changes. I mean, David Silvera left Korn in the mid-2000s, and he was replaced later on with Ray. By the way, a brilliant drummer. And I think that this is going to be the first Korn album without Fieldy. But if that's the case, then I give the rest of the band a lot of respect for wishing him luck, all the best, while the band themselves have been very busy to put this album out as soon as possible. You know, like I said, that Requiem comes out in February the 4th. So anyway, to Start the Healing, I think that this is a very solid track. It's not one of those singles where it is blowing me away like so quickly and instantly, not like with some of the singles on earlier albums, but I am very much looking forward to hear what this new era and move of Korn's music is going to sound like. So that's all I would like to say on Start the Healing from Korn. Let me know what you think of this track in the comments down below. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future.